All right, let's start with your name and just introduce yourself.
My name is Robertson. I'm from Dallas, Texas. Um, I worked in natural building with a veteran carpenter for a couple of years. I recently quit that job. Um,
What kind of stuff
let's
have you
see.
built?
We just got back from Pine Ridge Reservation in South Dakota. We are building a recycled pallet house, like with a slip straw insulation and like earthen plaster and earthen floors. But we were based out of Houston, and we did like cob houses and cob ovens, and um, started a couple pallet houses which weren't finished. But yeah, we're kind of just doing like demonstrations in the Houston area.
Could you build those structures yourself?
Yeah, it was me and my friend in Houston. He's a 25-year veteran carpenter, and he recently um, started doing like natural building methods, like recycled stuff.
So you're
But
you're saying you could, if he wasn't there, you could build it yourself?
not like the carpentry. Like I learned a lot about carpentry, but I mostly specialize in like earthen plasters and cob mix. He was like really good at carpentry, and then I kind of like was like mastering the earthen plaster and like mixes and stuff.
Can you make good cuts?
Yeah, I know how to use like circular saw, and we did some timber framing in Pine Ridge, and
Have you ever heard of Walt Pouillet?
I haven't.
He's a liaison that we had with Pine Ridge for another project, but
Oh, cool.
yeah.
So you were what kind of work did you do there?
They built a youth media studio there. Eddie Vedder from Pearl Jam funded it with Dave Matthews.
Uh,
So this was like all music related for another nonprofit.
cool. Yeah, when I was there, they built a skate park with
That's
the
it. That's it.
guitarist.
That's it.
Oh, that's the same project.
Yeah, that's phase one of it, and the long term is the or the phase two is the phase two is the youth media studio. Phase one was the skate park, and then they came to Denver to the Denver skate park, and they had like this huge jam and bust in Native American kids from all over the country. And yeah, who did you say was funding that? The guitarist from who?
Pearl Jam.
Yeah, I thought it was Eddie Vedder from Pearl Jam.
Um, Pretty sure it was the guitarist or the bassist. And I was there on the opening day when they opened the skate park, and the guitarist was like skating on it, and he was really good. He was
Ah,
running around with
okay.
a video camera. But yeah,
That's
it was
cool. That's a close
nicer than
connection.
any skate park I've ever seen from
Yeah,
where I'm from.
right on, man. Yeah, Walt Pouillet, he was definitely there then. Um,
Coulier.
he's got kind of like really nice hair,
Uh huh.
like styled hair. That's what stands out. But he's a super friendly guy. I don't know. Um,
Cool.
but anyway, so okay, so yeah, you've got some skills. Have you ever done any welding or fabrication, metalwork?
I haven't. That's what I'm interested in is learning metal fabrication. I didn't know. Well, a couple months ago, I'd gotten in contact with Marchin, and because he had said they needed a farm director, and that's what I'm mostly interested. Like I'm somewhat skilled in farming and permaculture design, um, but I wasn't aware of the metal fabrication apprenticeships until recently, and that's what I'm really interested in learning.
How much experience do you have with permaculture in a hands-on setting?
Uh, I mean, I'm from Dallas, and my parents, I was born and raised there, and I mean, I quit school 5 years ago. I'm 20, and so I've just kind of been like transforming my parents' house. It's like a suburban quarter-acre lot, and like building terraces and swales. built a few gardens for friends and family, and I'm managing a terrace building project right now. I'm apprenticing at a farm in Indiana currently. That's where I am right now. And the guy gave me the opportunity to lead this terrace building project, like a stone wall. So that's where my like experience lies, I guess.
Okay, so you sound like you can be pretty self-directed. Is that right?
Yeah.
And you can focus and finish a job.
Mhm. Yes.
How many push-ups can you do?
Haven't. I don't remember. I don't remember about that. I'm gonna estimate up to 50.
Wow. Full push-ups, huh? Chest to the ground.
Up to 50, yeah.
All right, all right.
Maybe 40.
We'll have to get that one on film when you come
Okay.
out.
I have a YouTube channel.
Okay, yeah, you could throw it up there. That's good, actually. We could see kind of what you're doing on the side.
You want to see the project that I'm doing?
Or whatever, yeah. Take a closer look at everything about you, like from your social security number and your bank records, and how much. Just want to see it all transparent.
Okay.
No, but seriously, yeah, it's good to see what you work on in your on the side. You know, do you have any video production experience?
A little bit. I'll send you my YouTube channel. It's not. I mean, it's really. Most of my videos are pretty haphazard, but I've gotten some good feedback.
Yeah.
Then I uploaded an intro video because Marcin told me to do an intro video in like January, and I took that down because no one was responding to it. But I think this is a better format.
Yeah, we just weren't in a place as an organization to really follow through. We get lots of requests to get involved, and we just don't have the capacity yet. But we're starting to get up and running with that. So this summer is going to be really fun. We're going to have lots of people at the farm and lots of. We're going to build a container so that everything is focused, and we're going to get some good results.
What do you mean by a container?
Structure, plans.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. So, have you ever lived in community before?
Yeah.
Talk
The
about
guy that I was living with in Houston, that I was working with in natural building, we were trying to start a little community. It was just me and his family, and it turned out like the structure wasn't really there, and the vision wasn't very unified. So I had to get out of that before it started falling apart. But I'm currently living in a community house in Indiana, and it's a lot more like structured, and we have like check-ins, and it's like a program, so it's much more like clear.
Yeah. Okay. And then if you want to be on the fabrication track primarily, you would probably be working with the shop director, and could you do some self-directed learning, like kind of like study up on finding welding? I mean, we will do trainings, but we also are going to need an interim period where it would be best if you weren't standing around wondering what to do next. If you could just kind of like access the equipment we have for some of the day. You know, you'll get, as July 1st approaches, we'll be more ready to have everything in place for the training to be more structured. But in the meantime, if you come out beforehand, the self-directed ethic is definitely going to be like really helpful. And also, part of what we're looking for is people who want to build their own enterprise out of this.
Yeah.
Because that's actually the key to liberation is to generate your own enterprise, and we're here to help with that. So, do you feel like you'd want to take up the mantle of building your own thing and getting involved in that? Okay, that'd be really good to see too.
Well, I just want to know, like, what is there like what's some resources that I can start looking at for, because I have no experience with welding or fabrication. but I just have a really strong interest in it. I've been following the project since like 2009. Um, I've got a lot of interest in the technologies,
Well,
the
what you
tools.
do, I mean, one thing you could do is just collect some scrap from factory farm, wherever it is,
Hmm.
and then get some clamps and clamp your scrap to a table
Uh-huh.
and read out like measure how thick it is, look at your welding settings, welder settings, and then just start practicing your welds or just like things to work on your skill, and then you like do some welds and then start grinding, or like you sound like you can already do some accurate cuts. Um, those are the basic skills. I mean, learning how to use a torch is another one that's pretty simple. All these
Hmm.
things you can get some of the get the hang of it in an afternoon or whatever, and then uh, the other part you can play is just kind of fall in step, like keep your eyes open, see how the machines are being built, and then fall in step and help
Hmm.
out with that. Like there's not a lot of skills that you're gonna need right off the bat that you can't pick up in a day or two. So, but the key
Hmm.
question is, can you be kind of self-directed, just in the
Yeah.
meantime as we get up and running. So okay, so you're interested in coming to Factory Farm. What's your ETA if you were to come out?
Well, I'm leaving here at the end of May, and then I'm going to a wedding on June 9th, and then after that, I'd prefer to come at the beginning of July, but if need be, like if I need to do like the practice that you were talking about, I can come before that any time after mid June.
Okay, cool. And how old are you?
20.
You're 20. All right. Um, all right, man. Well, you got some. Let's see. What? Let's do the final question. I guess would be like what. It sounds like you care about sustainability and you're self-directed. Like, what do you care about specifically that aligns with OSE?
Like the decentralization aspect of it.
Right on. Yeah.
Um,
Me too.
Definitely like becoming independent as a community, um, like from the ground up, not just you know being able to grow some food. Like I want to like take bring it all full circle. Um, I think specifically some of the tools I'm interested in learning how to build is the car and the micro tractor because I'm trying to start like a small market garden, and I think those would be really helpful tools. And then if I was ever to join some kind of community, definitely. I mean, everything is so useful and like um, important, but like the solar concentrator and the steam engine, something that I really like resonates with me.
Yeah. Okay. And what do you hope to get out of this in the long term?
Um, Definitely fabrication skills, um, and then I just want to see how like what the how like the farm works and like the structure there, and I've just been like envisioning it for the past watching videos for the past few years. So that's trying to think. Um, yeah, definitely because I don't know where to start with like trying to get training in fabrication. So this seems like a really good opportunity. And I'd like to start like a small workshop in Dallas for fabricating. These are just things that are very far off, but um, I'd love to build machines um, to make a living, especially because they're such resilient designs.
Okay, great, man. That's a good, solid answer. Do you have anything you want to say or ask before I stop filming?
Mm, uh, no, I don't think so. I'll let you know.
Okay, hold on 1 second.